Welcome to this very special bonus edition of Strange New Pod. I'm your captain and host, Julian Brown, alongside the best bridge crew this side of, I don't know, Anson Mount's ranch, Captain Pike's ranch. One of those. It's probably his ranch and they just filmed there. Anyway, it's exciting either way. Rear Admiral Eric is here, joined as well by Lieutenant Hawk and Commander Giraffe. Guys, Jolan True, welcome. It's a special day. We finally got a Strange New Worlds teaser. How are we doing? Last minute live show. How's it going?
Oh, it's amazing. Like, we got this trailer. We see our titular hero, bearded hero in isolation. And then he's riding his favorite mount. And then all of a sudden we hear the music. Koraratama. I'm like, holy shit. Obi-Wan's here. And he's just like everywhere. I'm like, wow. Oh, we're talking about Star Trek. Oh, damn. Oh, damn.
Other podcast.
Oh.
I want to say that I applied to be a senior VP of the Star Trek franchise, and if they had hired me, that would have happened.
Yeah, the timing of everything is just a little strange.
New Worlds.
It was the battle of the beards. Trailer.
Both were luscious. I gotta say, Obi-Wan, though, that Ewan McGregor.
So, fun fact time. I went to the go get my hair, not my hair, my head shaved as I do, and my hairstylist who knows me, she's like, you want to get a beard trim today? I'm like, not today. I have to be out now. I'm happy I didn't get the beard trim because there were two other very luscious beards on the screen today. So it is good to be a bearded man. Let's go. We're gonna do this very loose. This is a very last minute put together thing. I do want to get your guys' initial thoughts. I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Hawk, your thoughts on this short but sweet Strange New Worlds teaser?
Yeah, short indeed. This was very much a teaser in the best possible sense, but at the same time, it's just really just whet my appetite for more and that. But beautiful imagery. I can't wait to see more.
Yeah, Eric.
It is a gorgeous trailer. I love that this is like as little as we got a sense of what the season's going to be, because Pike isn't just forgetting about what happened in Cisco season 2. We get to see that he's actually living in isolation because of what happened. Like what he sees the ghost of not future past, actually future, just future. Yes. And the fact that they aren't leaving that alone, and that there's something important enough that gets him back into Starfleet, even though he knows that end is coming. Like, that's beautiful. Plus, it's a gorgeous film. There's like Doctor Who-esque shots in there. I was just like, ooh, and the Enterprise is so pretty.
Yeah, so pretty. Giraffe.
So first of all, I saw the trailer. I went in the bathroom and I was at work and locked the bathroom and I was like looking at the trailer on my phone, because I didn't want anybody to see me do that.
No, that you're completely nerding out. Yeah, fair.
We're doing Star Wars jokes today, right? More.
Yeah, we're totally doing Star Wars jokes.
More.
No, I meant yes.
Enough. Like
it's
more. And okay, maybe naked Spock, but I saw it only on my phone. So
yeah,
I
fair.
don't know.
Yeah,
I want more.
Yeah. So we are going to kind of talk about, before we're actually going to show the trailer and we're going to then kind of dissect it bit by bit, but we are going to talk about very briefly the elephant in the room, and that is, this is not, if you already know, the trailer that investors were shown during the big Paramount investor showcase. This is an entirely different trailer. There are a few shots in there from that, including Pike on the horse, a few added shots that we didn't see in there from that moment. There's, I think, with them beaming down onto that planet with like the big structure is from that. Obviously no Uhura, no number one, no
T'Pring.
Yeah, I was gonna say no spicy romance with T'Pring and Spock
yet.
I have a big feeling they're saving that for First Contact Day, which is right before Mission Chicago. We'll see. Having said that, it's just it was cool to get both trailers. Did the Obi-Wan trailer win out of the 2 trailers?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Yes.
did.
No one, I don't think anyone can deny that, unfortunately. That being said, I got Anson Mount on a horse, and I automatically just was like, "Oh, look, it's Hell on Wheels." I'm so excited because I love that show.
I was hoping you would have a cowboy hat on, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, that would have been the icing on the cake. Maybe he does, and it falls off.
It's
while he's
true.
riding.
There was
That
a
happens.
shuttlecraft that flew right by his head.
Right by his head, which was pretty epic. But I liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed both trailers. I wish we could talk about both, but this is a Star Trek podcast, and we've been waiting for this moment for 2 years. I enjoyed it. I do want more. I have this like almost guilt in my stomach for like still having been able to see the other one, because like I want everybody to experience that, because I think if you would put that next to Obi-Wan, everybody would be like, I can't. My brain is exploding. I don't know what to
I
do.
watched them right after each other. My head just kept on exploding.
If Paramount isn't going to hype as they should, we're going to be the official hype train for Strange New Worlds, because we're Strange New Pod. So I'm going to hype you up for when the next one's shown. And I still hope that in 1 month's time, when we're all at Mission Chicago together, that we get to see the pilot. I'm still hoping that they do that. I think that is likely, but I don't want to hype people up too much, because I don't know how these things work, but I would put my money on that. Any other initial thoughts? Otherwise, we're going to show this thing and then we're going to break it down. No?
I like how Eric brought up that it looks like it's going to be a direct continuation from the story we saw in Discovery season 2, and that there was a little discussion in Twitter and that about that. What period are we seeing? Christopher Pike and the Enterprise crew. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know my friend TJ Star Trek Pike from also who works over at Trek Central is in the chat tonight, and we've been talking about this and how even if it is after Discovery season 2, which it is, and there's been interviews about that, there's still room for flashbacks and stuff to before the cage took place and before he got the show in the future. So I feel like the show is wide open for so many different possibilities, like the title, Strange New Worlds. So it's exciting. I think we should watch the trailer. Should we watch the trailer? Let's do it. All right. So hopefully this goes smoothly this time, because we had to test this a couple of times, but I think everything will be good this time.
Get ready for those copyright strikes.
Get ready. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I need you back, Captain.
No matter how many stars there are in the sky, no matter how many galaxies swirl beyond our own, no matter what the mathematical probabilities or the number of times we say, we are not alone in the universe. Our first visit from the stars is always the province of children's stories and science fiction. Until one day.
It's just so pretty.
It's so pretty. Oh my God. God, I love that ship. It looks so good. That design.
That theme.
Yeah.
So I am going to leave the share screen on, because we're going to go back and we're going to break it down. I do want to say at the very end, the theme, I think that is giving us a little bit of the hint that the main titles are going to be at least some kind of variation on the old
TOS.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So as well it should be. So
there was a theremin in there, for God's sakes.
We have a comment from Star Trek Pike. If Bearded Pike is post Such Sweet Sorrow, which is the Disco season 2 finale, so he's also mourning for Admiral Cornwall.
Oh yeah,
shouldn't have died. It's also the pre the epilogue to part 2. I think I know it.
What?
Pre-epilogue part 2?
That could be the epilogue to
Oh,
I
the
don't know.
epilogue when they speak about like how they don't know where Discovery went and all this. That's what you mean.
Oh,
And Spock, shaves his beard and
Before
Before
Spock
joins
rejoins the
Yeah.
Enterprise. Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I was right. Oh,
Yeah,
I
well
got
done.
it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
J. Crab writes it's the Hive.
It's the Hive. That wizard came from the moon.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Oh, good stuff. I want to break this thing down. So let's go back from the beginning. We'll play it portion by portion. So Handsome Anson on Earth. At least we think it's Earth. It's got to be Earth, right?
Mhm.
Handsome
That's
Anson on
Earth.
Earth. Then Strange New Worlds. Then some more Strange New Worlds. Then the Enterprise, and then done. This is a very short trailer.
Yeah.
Well,
Not
what
a
It's a
lot.
teaser,
It's
so
not really a strange new world.
Well, no, but there was
Future
another
Earth is sort of strange. We don't.
Yeah, it is. It's got more
Windmills.
windmills. Yeah. Clean energy, baby. All right, here we go.
Is that a Quixote reference?
Ooh, I like
That
it.
looks like the ski hills near Milton,
It could be.
which is where
Right,
they
'cause
film
they
part of
film
this.
up there.
Oh my god.
So we get these beautiful shots. Snow. This has to be Canada, right?
Oh, it's all Canada. Stop.
Okay, we're stopping.
Oh,
Pop up
You
your
just wanna see
communicator.
it. Communicator.
original communicator. Thank you. It's actually not the same one. I don't know if you
Mm,
can see the
yeah.
top is different. There's not that little hole.
There's a little light on the top
yeah.
too.
Yeah, it's got
No,
a
there's
little
a light.
blink. It's got a
No,
little
there's a
blink.
light. You see the light through it. It might be
Oh.
switched off,
Oh,
but
okay,
you didn't
cool.
See the light through it. Yeah, but nice.
It looks pretty
Nice.
much identical, besides the front, which doesn't
Yeah.
look like it's maybe as
Yeah.
holy. Do you also see? Do you see what's behind the communicator?
A
That's an
di-
old
No,
style
phone.
diary phone.
That's a rotary phone.
I have a phone that looks exactly like that. Isn't that
I
weird?
mean, we all did.
No, no. I said I
Yeah.
You
do.
still oh, you have one.
I-
Does it dial the Batcave?
Ooh.
Hmm.
I can't
I
say.
think he cut himself out of technology. That's what it means. He kept the communicator, but the rest is all like
Yeah, it's all
antique and stuff.
antique.
Yeah, because I see a mortar and pestle too. It really is. How
Yeah.
long
Who
ago.
doesn't use a
Yeah.
mortar and pestle? You should all use mortar and pestle.
We had one and we threw it away because we never used it.
Oh man.
What?
I like how the
We've never had
communicator
a
looks more like a
conversation.
cell phone. Like it looks
Yeah.
real.
But the
Yeah.
sound, perfect communicator sound.
I
Just
know,
perfect, right?
It really is. It really is. And we know this call is coming from someone we think this is the doctor who is going to be on Stranger. He was also in Dune. I forget the actor's name. I have it.
Mbenga.
Yeah,
The Dr.
Mbenga,
Mbenga.
calling him
Well,
to
that's
come back.
that's the name of the doctor, not
Yeah,
the
not the actor, but
Yeah.
it sounds like his voice. We'll hear that in a second. Let's continue. Keep going. That beard.
Chris. I need you back, Captain.
So having seen Dune and talking to TJ about this, that's his voice. It's his voice. He's asking him to come back for some reason. If he's supposed to be the new doctor, that was kind of his best friend in the cage, taking over that role, Dr. Boyce. So what do we think about this? I know it's not a lot to go on, but this voiceover of him basically being called back to the final frontier, because he's probably taking some time to process, right? Like
It's
do
sort
I go
of
back.
yeah. It sort of makes me think of how Pike from the Kelvinverse asked Kirk to come to Starfleet. I just wanted to add more Kelvinverse for Giraffe.
Okay.
Just for giraffe.
Yeah.
So to be honest, when that showed, I was like, "Oh, it's Pike calling him," and I was like, "You dumb." and I was like, "Oh, maybe it's Spock." But then I was like, "No, that's weird." And then I could not recognize the voice. So
Yeah. So Star Trek Pike on the Twitch chat said that his ranch is the Iron Horse Ranch, which is in Bethany, Ontario. It's in Kawartha Lakes, Hawk. So pretty area.
Is that
Yeah.
right
No,
around you
I
guys
have-
or no?
Not really.
No.
It's a
not
couple
really.
hours north.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to say that I'm a bit disappointed it's not California, because you'd expect him to go back to the Mojave and
Mhm.
the
Mm.
desert.
But if
and what
he's
they
trying
had,
to, yeah, okay.
what they had on the
Okay.
poster with the Joshua tree, So I was like, snow? What is in the snow?
I was
We know
thinking
that he
Montana-
ha-
Montana. the whole
We
time.
know he keeps the horses on the Enterprise. They can just bring the horses too. The desert.
Good.
We're going to see the first ever Enterprise stable, and it's gonna happen.
Oh.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, we're gonna get to that, Joe. We're gonna get to the lightning storm in space. We're getting there now. So he gets called back to duty, we think, because we get this beautiful shot, and then this even more beautiful. Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about
That's
the
too
shuttle.
close, man. That's too close.
One, it's like, okay, how much you want to bet that that's Una in that shuttle?
100%.
Totally fucking with him, right?
100%.
Totally fucking with him, being like, hey, you could take it.
But it'll be Spock that comes out first. So he's like,
Yeah,
wait a
right.
minute, what? And then Una comes out. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Question:
Yeah.
Do you think he's actually told anybody in that about the prophecy that he was shown?
No, he has not.
No.
I think he told Una.
I would think he maybe told Una.
I
I've-
think he told nobody because he doesn't want. You don't want people that work with you and rely on you to know that you know something
Oh.
like this and that you may lose your marbles at one point because that's like big. I'm pretty sure he said he told nobody.
Yeah.
He told
Okay.
his good boy horse.
He told Tango. The shuttle is such an awesome modernization and still looks like it's right out of TOS. I absolutely
Of
love
the
it. It has-
Galileo.
of
Yeah.
the Galileo. It still has the classic red stripe with the yellow, which isn't even the real Starfleet Delta. It's what they had in the original series. It's so cool looking and so sleek, and the shot
No
is
matter
just
how
so
many stars
awesome. All
there
right,
are in the sky.
now we get this new.
Yeah.
We get this new.
I mean,
voiceover.
Una is beautiful. Her voice. That's Una,
Okay, so
right?
that's what I was wondering. Is
Yeah.
that?
It
is
sounds
that
like her.
Rebecca Romaine?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
wasn't sure.
I think
think
it is.
I think so, too.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, she's doing the
That's
voiceover now.
Olu Sanmokun. That's his name. I've been looking for the name of the actor that plays Dr. Mbanga for like 15 minutes. Sorry, I got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm sick by the way, so that's why I'm slower than usual.
We had
And,
we
and
had
yet we
noticed.
would not have known.
This
So-
planet looks amazing. Like, I love that the buildings
cool.
are so tall that they're in the clouds. Like, this is the detail that I wish Coruscant had when we saw it on screen, right? Because
And there are many moons, so it's
Yeah.
not Vulcan.
Nope. Also, Vulcan wouldn't be
One,
this blue,
two,
right?
grief.
No, it would
No,
not
no,
be this
yeah,
blue.
yeah.
I can't. Oh, 5. Sorry.
This-
I said
I-
5 moons.
I wonder. Yeah. I don't know why I said I wonder because I don't know.
Yeah. I love how high tech it is. Like we are going to see Strange New Worlds, and this is like some just mega metropolis. It is so cool looking. This building, you can't see me really pointing to what I'm pointing at.
The circle
But
one.
if you look down near the Paramount logo, it's right to the left, the black building with a tower. It actually
I
reminds
see
me of
it.
the Federal Building from
Hmm.
Boston. That stuck out to me for whatever reason. But immediately, the first thing they show us after seeing Captain Pike is Strange New World. So let's get to the next one. This one. Is
Oh,
so
there's a
freaking-
question in the chat. Do you
Okay.
do from Star Trek Pike? Are we gonna get the epic Space: The Final Frontier opening speech? What do you guys
If we
think?
don't, I
It
won't watch the
better.
show.
They're better.
I hope. I assume. I don't think we're gonna get it until the end of the first episode, though.
Ooh. Okay.
I like how you think.
Yeah, I like it.
Hmm.
But I do hope that we get it at the beginning of each episode moving forward.
Yes. Yeah. Agreed.
Yes.
Yes. And because Anson Mount can you just
Just-
imagine him
yep.
saying that right
Mm.
now?
Yep.
Okay,
Mm.
I do think that they may go to something like the Kelvin verse where everybody says a little piss, and that was
Yep.
so good.
I'd be fine with Ethan Peck saying a little bit of that. And Una.
Ethan Peck can say whatever. He can read the menu of the Cheesecake Factory, and I will listen. So
Yeah, I would too.
any.
That's Sheldon's job. All right, more trailer.
No matter how many galaxies swirl.
Okay, so
What's going
this
on?
epic shot.
I know what this is.
Okay.
Because right in the middle, we see mining equipment, and then there's gonna be a little bit of red goo coming out. It's like a storm in space.
You stole
That's
my
impossible.
joke.
That's right, sir. That's why that's why we're contacting you. Oh man. Is this okay, so I think that it could be a massive volcanic eruption from the planet itself. Or
No, because it's blue.
yeah, I don't know. Or it's an asteroid hitting the planet, but I don't
That makes more sense to me in that.
But
just
the
because of
blue.
sheer devastation.
The
in
blue.
that.
The blue confuses me. That's like electrical storm, right?
I mean it's so big.
Yeah.
It's just massive.
That's why it's
like-
mining equipment.
Oh,
No, it's not.
No,
I'm gonna go with
it,
mining equipment.
it looks like there's something in there though. Like I can't quite.
it does like this golden bit.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you see
and
my?
this
Can,
red
is,
thing
can you guys
too,
see
yeah.
my mouse?
Yeah,
if I do
yeah,
that?
yeah, we
Okay,
can.
cool. So
There's
yeah,
something
like in
that's like
here.
reddish in the central.
But then you get
center,
this
see?
blue that Eric's
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
here.
on both. Yeah, on the
And
other side too.
here.
Like
yeah.
I wonder if there's a
Yeah.
ship in there. Like
Oh, is
Some-
it the Doomsday Machine?
it could. It could be.
Oh,
God,
Doomsday
what-
device.
It's V'ger.
Or
It's
it's a
VJ.
space anomaly. You know, like
Oh, because we haven't had enough of those.
I hope it's not a space anomaly.
Yeah.
That's
it's the Borg.
it's species
I-
10C.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go with volcanic eruption right now. That's one thing. Like like multiple volcanic eruptions that are destroying this planet.
What if it
we'll
was
see.
like a moon or something that crashed in? Like
that could absolutely
Oh,
be it
very low-key, very low-key. I like it.
hmm.
too. Very Moonfall and Roland Emmerich. Not as bad a movie as people thought it was. Just putting that.
I'm not gonna pay money for that.
Beyond our own.
Okay, so Giraffe, you're
Vulcan.
the expert. This is Vulcan.
Yes,
Mm.
this is
Yeah.
absolutely Vulcan. First the color,
Duh.
then when we move forward, we see like
Okay.
this building with like that,
That,
and that really
yep.
look like the monasteries that you see in Enterprise. The
Mhm.
Vulcan monastery,
It's
they
true.
have the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. Absolutely, it's true.
Yeah, it is true.
So that's absolutely Vulcan. Yes, 100%. I believe.
It's a beautiful shot.
Mhm.
Everything
It's-
about this trailer is fucking
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
How many shots have we finished? Can we put them all in the trailer?
Yeah, right. So we get this. Yeah, that's that. Like I like all the
Mhm.
lines. It's actually a little bit like Japanese, you know,
Yeah,
which I think
well,
is really neat. Yeah, yeah. You know. All right.
No matter what
And
the
then this
mathematical
interesting
probability,
ass shot.
the number of times we
He's bringing sexy back
We are-
with his sexy
Okay,
back.
so
Is that
So-
water?
what's going on here?
Is he taking a
okay.
dip?
So
Maybe.
there's been this whole thing going on about like the image that Michael has in Discovery in her room. Have you seen that? Have you heard about this?
Of him.
I've heard
She has,
about
like,
it.
this-
Yeah.
She has an image behind her, and everybody was like, "What is it? What is it?" And the guy that works on the I don't have his name right now on the set said, "Oh, it's an image of Vulcan, and it's like electric phenomenon that makes like waves, and that's exactly what made me think about or waves in the sand, you know,
yes.
like dunes, like moving with the wind or something like this."
Mhm.
And I have to say, as much as I want shirtless Spock to be a thing, because I've been advocating for shirtless Spock to be back in Strange New Worlds for months, he's totally wearing something beige.
Yeah,
He's
so you
not
could see it
naked.
here. You could see a neckline and this
seam, yeah.
line here, and there's a dot here and a dot here.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
He's
just very
absolutely wearing-
tanned.
Look at these shoulders. Why did you cut that on the picture you put on all the social media? I called you out. Why did you cut these beautiful shoulders? Look at this. Ugh,
And Star Trek
Beautiful.
Pike
More.
did mention that TrekCore guessed that the city that he's looking at could be the Vulcan city of Shakar.
Hmm.
So
the capital city of
like,
Shakar, yeah.
yeah. So
Ooh,
interesting.
and his distance from it and his distance from his own Vulcan heritage.
Mm.
And you know, there's this
Oh.
in like yesteryears, there's this whole thing where like they need to go to the desert and like in ANT2 in the forge, you know, and like be by
Oh.
themselves. So maybe that's what he's
Yeah.
doing to like find himself. I don't know.
Giraffe.
He's a weird boy. He's a weird boy.
Giraffe. Star Trek Pike wrote, if you watch the 4K trailer, he's wearing a necklace and you can see the mole's freckles on his back. So he's totally shirtless.
Yeah.
So he is shirtless. Okay. All right. All right.
So
Giraffe
I
gets
know
her
now
wish.
that Star Trek is listening to me. So please address to me as
'cause-
Star
it's
Trek
because there's-
franchises
it's-
VP.
Because they're scared of you.
Oh my God, where do I find the high resolution of this thing?
I'm sure it's
Drop-
floating
drop-
online.
It's floating around.
the thing.
It's around. I could only it only lets me download in 1080p, unfortunately.
Please send her the link, someone.
Moving on.
in the universe.
Not that Jeff wants to.
that's
Oh, I see the necklace now that actually it's like blurring out a little bit. There it is.
Okay.
It's like
Okay. I see
yeah,
it.
right there. Yeah. And there's a mole. Yep.
Yep.
He's naked.
Maybe he took a dip already and that's why his bottom half is a little bit darker from the sand.
Yeah, there
Maybe
you
he's
go.
just dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could
from the
just be a
sand.
dirty
I'm
boy.
telling you, it sounds like some weird, like, let's go naked in the forge for like 15 days and survive on nothing. And 100%.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Star Trek Pike. We're friends for life now.
Should be. And now we
Our first
beam
The away
down,
team.
and we
Pose!
get
We
Yep.
get Spock in an EV suit.
right there.
Praise, Gersha Phillips. Thank you.
That's a nice
You
suit.
heard us.
It is a nice
That's a
suit.
nice
Who's on the right?
spot.
That's not.
I
that's
think this is La'an Noonien Singh. if
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna take a gander. It's almost impossible to tell who these.
Those are red suits. They're done for.
They're
Wow.
dead.
Might as well have glowing red
Eve.
lights on your suit.
Give us cake.
It's a moon. It looks like a moon.
or
then-
a meteor of some sort.
Yeah, but this cool structure is there.
That
which
looks like a
is-
hive structure from Destiny.
That does look
It
like
looks
a hive
very
structure
hive.
from Destiny.
It looks very.
They're on the
Even
moon.
Eric,
We've awoken the hive.
would you guys agree? It also maybe looks a little bit like the ancient tech
Klingon.
from Horizon Zero Dawn, like the machine tech.
Yeah, I would agree with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it looks Klingon, like the ship in Discovery, you know, like the ship of the dead, like with like these structures like this.
Yeah.
It has a very
new
like
Klingon.
H.R. Geiger look,
Yes, it does. I was gonna say I didn't even
like
wanna bring it up,
Prometheus
but yeah.
alien esque.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we'll find out in 2 months if Savathun comes out of there or not. We'll see. But cool to see all this new, like, probably, hopefully, stuff that we haven't seen before. Maybe this is a new race that we've
Butterfly people like Savathun.
Yes. No, she's a moth. She's a moth. Same thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
The province of
Okay,
children.
so this kid,
Pose.
print. Yes.
By the way,
Yes.
these are from the picture that leaked.
I saw. Yeah,
like
yeah. The
months
set photos.
ago, where
yeah.
like the set photos. That's totally what they were shooting.
Mm-hmm. 100%. Yep. And if you guys notice, you could spot Captain Pike.
Ah,
Nice.
There
This-
he is.
this looks like a Doctor Who shot. Like this is something I expect out of Doctor Who. Like it totally looks like something where like they come in and disrupt some sort of very important event, like cultural event.
Yeah, like this seems like it's probably like a pre-warp species, right? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't seem, they don't seem quite advanced, maybe.
Especially the
That's
stuff on the
like
left,
a-
right? Like the buildings look
Yeah.
super old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean, that
back
does
to
mean-
TOS, you know, people they made were like middle-aged kinda.
And Star Trek Pike lets us know that this is the Parkwood estate in Toronto. Which
Ah.
Yeah, it totally is. It totally is.
nice. And then we see the shot for a second. This boy is waving. It could be a girl, but I think it's a boy. He's waving. And then are we assuming that this is the same person who's got this cute cutout of the Enterprise? I think it is.
It
Like,
kind of
eyes.
is.
I don't know.
No,
It-
it looks like a paper doll. You know, like something you cut out.
This is like straight out of Into Darkness, right? The
when
Enterprise.
they do the fade away to the Enterprise after
Yeah.
they leave them. Yeah.
They're like they weren't supposed to see the Enterprise and they saw it.
Oh,
that-
yeah, 1,000%. Yeah.
Yep, it is.
But
'cause
okay, I thought of that first, but then you pointed out that Pike was there in uniform, so
Mhm. This could be
I don't
something
know.
else. I think that this isn't the same person because
okay.
the kid had darker skin tone than this one.
That's true.
right?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, fair.
But this is very much like a kid who's, you know, probably seen the Enterprise for the very first time and cuts it out of paper. And that, and it kind
Yeah.
of ties into the
Mm.
words, you know, it all starts with imagination
I
until
love
it
it.
becomes
Yeah,
reality. Yeah.
great point, Hawk. I love this fade because then we get the hero
Oh,
shot.
I wonder
Oh,
if
go
that's.
ahead.
Imagine if that was John Harriman. He's the first time he saw the Enterprise. He's like, I'm going to be the captain one day, and he becomes the captain of Enterprise B.
Oh, poor man.
why are you why?
Doesn't get
Why?
anything till
Why would
Tuesday.
you talk about him? Why?
Because he
Note-
was unfortunate.
Can we talk about briefly also that this did not drop on Trek Tuesday, but on a very random Wednesday
Right?
At the same time than the
as
Star Wars
Obi-Wan.
trailer.
Well, Obi-Wan came out
Yeah.
earlier, and then they're like, "Wait a minute,
Obi-Wan did come-
we gotta put something out. We can't let them take the thunder." Strange New Worlds.
man.
Except for Canada and the UK, of course.
Yeah. Here we go. No, it's not. No, it's not unfortunate. Sorry, TMA_JB. We're happy we have it. It's just it was an interesting time to drop it.
Yeah.
And we move on to this beautiful fade in, fade out of the Enterprise.
Science fiction.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Look at her. It's so gorgeous. I love you.
Let's just rewind.
Yes, please.
Oh, look at the reds. Look at the
Oh
reds.
my
Look at the
God.
reds.
So the detail, and apparently it's the exact Enterprise from Discovery,
Mhm.
but the one detail they changed is apparently they've moved the bridge window
Yeah, the
back
bridge
just a
window.
tiny
Yeah.
bit.
Cool.
So whatever. I mean, if it
Yep.
works, it works. I'm fine. It looks beautiful.
Mm.
Let's just watch this again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Until
Ah.
one day.
look at you love to you don't what's
Look at the ends and then the cells. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the detail
grate.
there. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Hate to see you leave, but love to watch you go.
Mm.
That's how we feel about the
Mhm.
back end of the Enterprise.
It's such a pretty
Yeah,
ship.
I love
oh my
that they went
God.
with the grates from.
Yeah.
It looks so good. And then finally,
It is
beardless but happy. Our captain, my captain,
Mhm.
Captain Pike.
What side do you think his cabin points out?
North,
Front, back, left, or right?
front.
There's no left and
Front?
right.
I think
in
it's the back.
boat
I don't know
and
why.
Ship. Come on.
Let's see. We got to do naval terms, right?
Yeah,
Forward,
I
straight.
don't know them.
Starboard and port. Yeah.
TMA JB brings up a great point. All the good things from the JJ Prize and none of the bad. Which I'm a JJ Prize sympathizer, but
I
this
like
is
that ship.
1,000 times
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just like
I
to
have
see this.
no opinion on chips. I don't really
That's fair.
care.
I just like to see this man smiling after he seemed kind of unhappy with his and mopey.
Can we see that the trailer follows the same arc than the epilogue that I don't remember who was talking about in the chat. Sorry. Spock coming back, shaving his beard.
Oh
donning
yeah.
the uniform.
Oh,
It's like the same thing, like from not madness, but depression,
isolation.
and being
Yeah.
isolation, being lost, and then coming back on the Enterprise, shaving the beard, donning the uniform. There you go.
Do you think they're gonna have all the different badges like they did in TOS?
I don't know. It would be cool if they did, but I just
That's
don't
it.
know.
By the way, that's a new Delta. It's not the
Mhm.
Disco Prize one. I have the Disco Prize here on me. And it's like this one is sleeker, the one that they have.
Okay, so I don't want to disagree with you, but I think it is the same one. It's just not a good detail because I saw the other trailer and it looked identical to that one. So
Good. I'm not gonna have to buy a new Delta.
don't quote me
But-
yet.
but you
this is-
will.
Like this is even in the HD, in the Super HD version of this trailer. This is actually still a blurry image for whatever reason, so it's a little hard to tell.
He's
But,
behind a window in space.
Well, that's true. That's true. So he looks out into space and then
Bump, bump.
Theme.
and that is that. I really hope the opening is the TOS, a new version of the TOS music. I want it.
It would seem weird if they didn't, right?
It would.
Right.
It would. Yeah. Any
More
f-
I think it's gonna be a new, but a little bit like Discovery with like clear,
you
clear
think it's gonna have
themes in it.
elements of it?
I think it's gonna be a new theme because each franchise need their theme.
That's true.
Real.
Yeah.
Okay,
And-
but if I put the
with
argument that this isn't technically a new franchise,
It is.
And yet it is. Yes. You
It
know,
is. It's absolutely is. It has a
Okay.
new name. It's a new crew. No, it is. But they're gonna have a signature theme that is their theme, the Strange New World theme, with clear TOS in it. Like clear TOS.
Okay, how about this? Here's a question. Do you want a Jerry Goldsmith like marching forward theme, like a pretty powerful, fast one, or do you want like a introspective Jeff Russo Picard-esque theme?
Jeff Russo 100%. I don't even hesitate. Because we got the marching forward with Discovery that is already very TOS inspired. I want something new. Give me something new.
I think I gotta go with the Goldsmith kind of one. This seems, the flagship of the Federation. And that,
Don't make me put the giraffe was right behind me.
Sorry, go for
yeah. TMAJB. I know you wanted it to.
Yeah, no, you do it. You do it.
TMAJB wrote, "Give me a G Kino adventure theme," which
I agree with him.
Yeah, I like that
that's
too.
what we need. That's
and especially since Nami's working on the score, even though Jeff Russo's doing the intro, that would be fitting, right? Because Nami is very inspired by Michael Giacchino, so it would work out very well. I just want the show. What are we? We're less than 2 months away. Yeah. That's exciting. Any final thoughts on this trailer?
More. Give us more.
More. But now that I know that Spock is actually naked, I like it even more.
Amazing.
Hey, I'm easy to please. Like I'm basic.
I think the most important thing that they did was show that this isn't just them restarting from new. Like there are consequences to what happened in Disco, and I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree completely. I love. Yeah. Go ahead, Hawk.
I just want more on that. But you know what? Even though we only got like a little bit of this today, and that when I sit down and break it down with you guys, and that it still feels like a lot.
Right. It does. It does.
Can we like salute the fact that they managed to do a teaser where we see only Pike? They gave us nothing. They gave us Spock from behind was like, okay, maybe.
Shut up, you're happy.
No, it's like, where's Una? Like, come on, like, give us. Where's Uhura? Like, everybody has been raving about her, and they give us nothing.
I think Jay Crab Sap said it the best for their theme. They need their own version of Faith of the Heart.
I do want to share with you guys really quick that we need, if you are on chat tonight and you're listening to this and you are on the fence or thinking about joining our patron collective, we need just 2 more patrons. We've had a new influx of patrons. 2 more. And all you have to do is start at $1 to support the show so we can keep doing awesome things like this. 2 more patrons, and we sing Faith of the Heart live on the show the minute that happens on one of the upcoming episodes. So,
which is going to be really interesting because of the audio delay.
Whether you want to pay that money to hear us sing or not is entirely up to you.
This is blackmail.
It is blackmail. Yeah. It is 100% blackmail. Guys, this has been so much fun. Less than 2 months away. I know we're going to get more in about a month for First Contact Day, and then at Mission Chicago. It cannot come soon enough. We said this 1,000 times. We'll probably say it 1,000 more times before Strange New Worlds comes on. We started this podcast for Strange New Worlds, so we're almost at the finish line.
We sort of assumed it would have came out sooner.
A little sooner. But Jay Crabsap says it's worth it. So it is. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait.
Since Brittany couldn't be here, somebody had
to she'd be proud. She'd be proud. Speaking of Brittany, tomorrow night I am going to be taking the pod off, but you will be joined by these fine folk here to be reviewing Picard episode 202 Penance and Discovery episode 412 Species 10C. You guys are going to be in good hands, and I'll see y'all next week. Just to give you a rundown, and I'm sure they'll mention it again tomorrow night at the end of the show. A little bit of programming changes for the Discovery finale and Picard episode 203. We are going to be pre-recording our 203 review of Picard and giving our live show the following Thursday, all for the Disco finale. So just be prepared for that. I think that's it. We had Anson on a horse, and that's all that matters. That's all we came here
and
for.
Naked Spock.
Naked Spock. I'm sorry. Listen, you're here for Naked Spock. I'm here for Handsome Anson. We each have our kink. Let's leave it at that. Oh, this was fun, guys. Thanks for joining me last minute. And thanks to the awesome Discord collective for all your comments and questions tonight. It was so much fun. So for Hawk, for Eric, I'm Giraffe. I say live long and prosper. Jolan True. Good night.
Thanks for beaming into our podcast today. If you want to keep the hailing frequencies open, you can subscribe on Apple and Google Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. Like what you hear? Put in a good word with Starfleet and leave us a 5-star review.